In this video, we'd like to explore the link insertion method for link building a bit more. You're working with link insertions a lot on different websites.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years in the link building side now.
Okay, so why has link insertion become like one of the most popular methods?
I think it's more simpler. It is not time consuming like other link building strategies like guest posting. It can be done in like few minutes. You just have to make a good relationship with the website admins, where you can ask them for these quick link insertions.
Yeah.
And then it also impacts like faster than other guest postings, because these are the web pages that are already crawled and indexed, and just Google just come again on those pages over again in a period of let's say 1 or 2 days. As compared to the guest posts, they are like new articles, could take like maybe 2 to 4 weeks to get indexed, and then you get the overall benefits like reviews and so on.
Yeah, so I think you need to remember links have different value, and the link insertion is just about placing a link in a different existing page. So, and that's why people do it a lot. And you may think, why does it still work? Yeah, because a link is such a big big ranking factor. And what is your experience on how to make this work? Because let's say if I ask you now, if I send you an email, I'd like to have a link on this web page, why would you accept?
So there can be few scenarios like if there's a broken link already on your page and I find that as an opportunity, I reach out to you, hey Chris, like there's this broken link on your blog that goes nowhere. Would it be possible? We have the same blog post on this, and it's highly likable, good, provides good value to the users. Would it be possible for you to quickly replace it?
Right, that makes a lot of sense, right? But let's say if I approach you, you have a site and you may not know about link building, then you maybe are confused, right? But in this industry, many people are aware, so it has become this game of paying websites, right? So you would accept in this day and age for a fee, right?
Yeah, I think people do this under the carpet and they do not accept it. Like we do not pay links and so on and so forth, because it's highly not recommendable by the Google's guidelines. But obviously it's a big industry, people do pay for it, and before they pay for it, they definitely see the different metrics like the organic traffic, they also see the domain rating, they also happen to see the traffic that comes from the countries, and sometimes they also see the URL ratings.
Yeah, so if someone is watching this and they want to get the first 10 links, like you said in one of the other videos, how much money do they need to get their first 10 links?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I would keep it in 2 ways. The first way would be, if you're a new business, you have to spend some budget on this. So if you are building 10 links, so keep in mind you need at least $1,000 to $1,500. And if you're a well-established website, you already have a DR50, then you can do few swaps with indirect swaps, like you give them links to your website and get a link from a different website. Right?
Okay.
You do not do the direct link exchanges.
So you swap it with someone. They get a link, you get a link, no one pays.
No one pays.
Right.
But still, you won't do it like rigorously.
Yeah.
So you would still need, even well-established websites, they also have these link building budgets. So they spend like $1,000 for getting 5 to 7 links.
Yeah. Are there any ways someone can build their first links without budget? What are the links they can more quickly get?
I think that is also possible with joining the link building groups, link building communities, and finding the opportunity of publishing guest posts. Then you have to write the content from yourself and naturally place the link for your domain, and then ask the editor to publish it.
Yeah, and also I think what I can add to that is sometimes you have friends or you have partners or clients and you can then oftentimes get links from websites that you're close with.
Definitely, yeah. It has to be your goal, and if the mindset is to build, let's say, 10 links in a month and free 5 to 10 links, then obviously if it is in your mind, you find the ways to figure out to get these 10
Yeah.
links in a
Yes.
month.
Or maybe you have other websites yourself. Let's say you have 2 other domains you own. You can do that and get your first 2 links there. As long as you don't do too much from your own sites, and keep it the relevancy right. Get the links from domains that are in the same industry.
Yeah, that is also an important factor people look at.
Yeah.
If while paying for the links, the niche has to be relevant.
Yes.
You shouldn't get links from if your website is about marketing, you shouldn't get the links from farming or
Yes.
gardening website.
Great. So I think that was a good intro into the link insertion field. Also, one more thing we can say is link building is such a specialist discipline. There's also companies that handle this. So Marketing Lad, you are handling link building. So if any of you are watching and wonder, this is a more repetitive task, yes, I know, I understand, I need more links, then you can reach out to us to have this service be handled for you, so you can do the more simpler SEO on-page tasks, and the ongoing repetitive link building is someone is managing and gives you these 10 great links a month.
Absolutely.
So that is one more thing we can share. Okay, we look more into other tactics in the coming video. That's all on the link insertion.
Thank you.
Another popular link building method is the guest posting method or content partnerships. How is this method different in terms of what it is from the link insertion?
I think it's a lot of effort in terms of as compared of link insertion or content partnership. In guest posting, what happens is you as an individual or an SEO specialist, you have to get the content and you have to naturally place your link in that content and then go out and find someone who can publish it on their website. You need to ensure that that website has the good domain rating, at least something better than yours.
Yes.
Right? And then you also have to, if you have a budget, then it's good, then you will find many opportunities. And if you have no budget, then there is a competition in terms of the content has to be very nice. It has to provide good value. It has all these areas that we discussed in the perfect blog.
Yeah.
And then you can get the link.
So now as a business person, I would think, okay, the link insertion, I just ask for a link. The guest post, I need to write content. Now, that makes me think, why do I not just do only insertions? Because guest post, I need to have a writer, takes so much time, that they may not like my topic. So why not do only insertions?
Obviously, you can do that. Let's say if your goal is to build 10 links per month as a starter, you can obviously get started with 8 link insertions and then have 2 guest posts, because that's a mixture, right? As we say in do follow and no follow links, always have the mixture of do follow and no follow, and then have 70% as do follow and 30% no follow. That's how we do in the link building side, so that Google understands, the whole competence of link building. They understand that you get the link mentions naturally from the other websites, and you also have the links from the long format articles going to your website.
So you would say a mixture is kind of important between the two, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can it be something like 80% insertion or 20% you write new guest posts?
Yeah, it can be. And even though, see, it's obviously the mindset. You are going to do a link building for a longer period. It's not going to be for 1 month. So in that case, you can also have a month wise. Let's say you want to do a link insertion for a month, whole stretch, so that you get the quick links, faster link juice, and faster DR. And then next month you can do probably 2 to 3 guest posts.
Would you say prices are the same? So let's say big authority site, they get pitched all the time. Can we write for you? Can we get a link? How are the prices different?
Prices are obviously different. If you are doing guest postings, you will the admins will ask for more prices, because in guest posting you can add multiple links. The opportunity is
Yes,
there.
that is actually an interesting point,
Right.
because I think that's maybe where the difference is. You know, if people are not watching exactly what this content is, you can quickly find ways to build links for like 5 of your clients.
Yeah, you can do that way, and that's why
Right.
the well-established websites, SaaS websites, they charge more for guest posting rather than if you're just doing one quick link insertion.
Yeah. Would you say it is good to have multiple links, or let's say for those of you watching out there who just have their own website, they don't have clients, let's say, is it a good idea to have 2 or 3 links in their guest post to themselves, or only 1 link?
2 is fine. But then again, I would for the long term, I would always recommend keeping referring domains. That means 1 link from 1 single domain. But then yeah, you obviously if that second link makes more sense, you can definitely have that as well.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that is about that's more context on the guest posting side. Again, if you still wanna learn more about this, then just definitely rewatch the videos on this. In summary, link insertion is you are reaching out via email to another site, ask, can you contribute, can you place a link for me, and then you normally find a deal in terms of payment to compensate the website. Guest post is the same, just that you provide the content, and it's always the same. It's like an ongoing game. You need as many links as you can, high quality ones. These 2 tactics are the main ones that we use. There's more though, so there's more tactics that you can use, and there may be some more topics out there in the upcoming videos on different tactics, but these are the 2 most common ones: link insertion and guest post.